So I'm going to do the recap for today's trading. Today's April 20th. I successfully followed my rules today, but I did not make money. I lost money, and I hit my loss limit. I hit my trade limit. Um, I took my trade setups correctly, and I logged everything into my trading journal here on Edgewonk. I just started using Edgewonk actually. Today's the first day that I used Edgewonk, and these numbers look terrible, I know, but the purpose of Edgewonk is so I can track my trades, get some statistics, gather the data on it, and improve my trades over time. I'll be able to weed out the setups that don't make me money and look a little bit deeper into which setups are working, and I can fine tune those to work better. And if a setup is not working, then I can either scratch it or try to figure out why it's not working. And keeping track of everything here on Edgewonk, the idea is to make it get me closer to that point of consistent profitability. So that's what I'm working towards right now. Still learning. Everything is still pretty new, but we take it one step at a time. My daily loss limit is $100. But when you get in a trade and you're down $60 already, it's like I'll lose another $30, but then after commissions, so your loss is a little higher. So I did lose $120 today, minus after commissions were accounted for. So we'll go ahead and look at those trades that I took today. And the first one was with VLRX, and it was a bull flag setup. I'm going to pull it up here. I was looking at the 3-minute chart on this one. So we have this here. I saw it went up on pretty solid volume here, and it topped out right about here. Found some good consolidation here. This is where I was looking at, and I realized there was support right here, and it started to go up on some volume, not huge volume, but I didn't want to miss out on the move. Maybe I should have waited for a little bit better volume, but I bought at the top here, and then it just fizzled out. It hit my stop loss here. I have my stop loss right about there where the red triangle is, and let's see, whether it went up or not throughout the day doesn't really matter. And it did go back up eventually over to my entry, barely above my entry, but as you can see, it's been trading right around there for the rest of the day. So I would say I executed this trade somewhat correctly, but maybe I should have waited for a little bit better volume, and I wouldn't have gotten it, so I wouldn't have taken this trade. But so I ended up losing a little bit of money on this trade, like $30 or something. I'm trading with very small size just to learn, but at the same time, I want to actually have some skin in the game. So paper trading, it doesn't help me learn very well. So because it just doesn't matter as much. So the next trade that I took, going back to the trade journal, was ERIC, and it was a moving average trend strategy. That was the setup I had on it. So it gapped up here today, and it had slowly been rising throughout the morning, and I took the trade right here. My entry was here. I took the trade as it bounced off this 9-period EMA, and it did kind of go up a little bit, but then it broke through the EMA and just took out my stop loss right here. So I like to take these trades when they find support on a moving average, and we have support here, bounce here, kind of a bounce there, definite bounce there, bounce here, bounce here. That's close enough. And it did break through here, but that's kind of an anomaly. Touch, touch. So I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, like almost 10 touches, and then when I enter, I just got a little bit unlucky. So I caught this one towards the end. So I lost about $30 or $40 on this trade as a result of buying from here and selling here. The next trade that I took was on Apple, actually, And Apple sold off hard today. It had some news come out that uh, just sent it down really bad, and I think somebody said that like the iPhone X was discontinuing or something, some rubbish. Um, but the reason for my entry on this, as you can see, it sold off really big here in the morning, and it leveled out right here. As you can see, there's buyers that were holding this level right here, and then we see the same thing right here. I mean, this is a double bottom. So I bought, seeing that it bottomed out here and then it bottomed out here at the same level. I bought on the double bottom. It started to go back up, but it didn't work out exactly how I was hoping. So what happened is I held this trade for over an hour. It did go up above my entry, which was cool, but and then it just broke through all this support, and I stopped out right here. And so that was my third unsuccessful trade for the day. But my rules are I can only take 3 trades per day, and I needed to journal them, so I just started doing that in Edgewonk, and my daily loss limit's $100, so I already hit that limit, and I took my 3 trades. So Apple, if I was to guess, I'd say it's probably going to return. It's so far extended today that it's way beyond the average true range. It's down almost 4% on the day. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say it's probably going to return, to a happy equilibrium, maybe to the VWAP. But I have to obey my rules. So if you have rules and you don't follow them, what's the point of having rules? I'm going to continue to make these every time I trade. I didn't trade yesterday because I had some things I had to take care of that were outside of my trading life, and I will have things like that happen from time to time until I can put more time into my trading. I'm going through some transitions in my life right now, but I will continue to make these to document my journey as a trader, and hopefully we see more green days than red days, and hopefully some bigger green days than the red days that we're having. But so far as I have been going, I have not had much success, but I mean, I expected that to be the case, so nothing is out of the ordinary. However, when I first started doing this day trading thing, I didn't obey my rules very well, and I had one day where I lost over $1,000 in a single day, and that was a wake-up call. So I have to obey my rules and obey my loss limit, and I need to collect the data and follow all the rules that I set into place. Like if I collect all my trades and I study them, I can start to see patterns and see weaknesses in the trades that I'm taking, and and improve my expectancy, improve my risk to reward, improve all the different components of the trading. So that's what I need to do, and I'll keep my size extremely small until I get to the point where I have a positive expectancy, and when that happens and I develop the consistent profitability with a positive expectancy, I'll start to increase the size, but not all just go in so much at once. I'm trading, like if I think that the move could move 50 cents, then I'll go 100 shares. Or if I think the move is going to move a dollar, then I'll go 50 shares against me. So I'm only willing to risk at a maximum of $50 per trade right now, and that's just because I'm learning, and I know that the quality of the trades that I'm taking are probably not the best, and just I'm trying to become a good trader. So I gotta take one step at a time, and just keep pushing forward and study the trades that I take and try to optimize them. So that's all for today. Hope you guys have a good weekend. If anybody's watching this, which I just started this, so I don't have anybody watching it really, but I'm going to try to have a good weekend. And if you're watching this, you have a good weekend also. And Monday, I will not be trading. I have to take care of something. Probably Tuesday will be the next time I trade. So I'll record one of these again on Tuesday. All right, that's all.